It's reaction video time, and so I have not uploaded in a while. This will probably be my only upload this week, and till like at least maybe the weekend or something. But it's ice cream sandwich edition, so yeah. He's pretty much like a draw my live channel, except well, you can see. Well, we're gonna be doing this one, the farmer
Last
one.
summer, I kind of became an Italian farmer unexpectedly. I am from the city, and I don't really know anything about
How do you do that? Like, how?
plants or animals.
Did you
But
eat a
this
flower?
opportunity came about when I was talking to a friend who had another friend who had a farm in Italy. He was looking for people to farm sit while he was away so that his plants and animals don't die while he's gone, which makes sense. My
Farm sit? What the
friend just kind of
hell?
passively was talking about this. I'm like, oh man, that kind of sounds fun. Well, if you want to come, feel free. You just got to get to Italy. This is something I never am going to do. I'm never going to have a farm. I'm never going to invest in my own pigs or cows. In this moment, I knew that I kind of had to say yes because I wanted to know what it's like. Plus, both my parents grew up on a farm, by the way. So
Farmer.
I think I have a little farmer DNA in me. It called to me in some kind of way. So I took up the offer and I made my way to Italy. So I get there and here's the farm. The house, which is a large house, is situated here. There's a garage. There are 3 dogs, a bunch of chickens, a trampoline, goats, sheep, some pigs who were separated because of pig drama, a bunch of
That's pretty
cats,
nice.
and 2 house is situated here. There's a garage. There are 3 dogs, a bunch of chickens, trampoline, goats, sheep, some pigs were separated because of pig drama. A bunch of cats.
Are these cats from the Battle Cats? This video not sponsored. His video probably is.
And 2 roosters. So it was a full farm. There was a lot to do. I didn't know how this was gonna go, because, again, as a city guy, the hard work I do is at a desk. Could I handle the work?
Jesus.
Well, we got a stack of papers of things to do, which was generally like this. Feed the dogs, but separated, and keep an eye on Bo because he tries to eat others' foods. Feed the pigs, but water down their food into a slop, and keep an eye on the big brother pig because he likes to steal his little brother's food. The kitties need their breakfast, but only fill their food up until the bottom of the bowl is filled because they don't always eat the food from
My
the day before.
God.
A cup of feed for the chickens and the roosters, scooch some hay for the sheep, the goats will just eat the grass outside. Then, finally, cut up some veggies from the garden and give it to everybody as a breakfast treat. I think this is really going to work out because I get really stressed about traveling to places where I don't know the language, but in this situation, I'm on a farm with a great view, so I don't have to worry about stepping on any toes and I can just enjoy the beauty of Italy in the backyard of this small farm. But then I start to hear some yelling. Italian yelling. I look around and see it's their neighbor yelling at me, an old Italian woman. I don't know any Italian. I only speak American. So this made me kind of nervous. Does she think we're intruding in her neighbor's home? Is she gonna call the police? Will I get taken away? And what kind of punishments will they subject me to? Maybe they deport me. I don't know. Oh, what's that? You want me to talk about you some more?
Yeah, this is probably the sponsor.
Well, but she persisted, and I can't really just sit there pretending like I don't hear anything, because you could definitely hear something. So I approach, and I'm like, hey, I don't speak any Italian. And she threw a fig at me, and I realized she was sharing her figs. She was still speaking Italian while I tried to catch all the figs. I thought, what am I gonna do with all these figs? I've never even seen a fig that wasn't a fig Newton. But we were on a farm in Italy. We could use this in a delicious charcuterie board. So I said thank you, and she said something in Italian, and her dog said something that will probably get me demonetized. And
Jesus.
we went our separate ways. And we set up to make a charcuterie board. The fig charcuterie board night was part charcuterie, part panic. Using the figs that we just got,
What is a charcuterie board? I've never seen / heard of that in my whole life. But it does look kind of good. Oh, kiwis. Kiwis are actually so good. Whoever, if you're one of the people that despise people who eat the skin off of kiwis, what the hell, boy? The skins are good. And yes, I eat the skin when I eat kiwis. Oh, they got like salami, crackers and stuff. What the fuck are those? What the fuck? The hell are those? Anyways,
Up a delicious spread, many cheeses
I
and
made this
crackers.
video
We're
like a
just
minute
about to
longer than the
enjoy,
actual
but
video.
then Grace said there's something in the chicken coop. We had access to their security camera around the farm so that we can keep an eye on things when it's nighttime. And Grace saw that on the camera there was a non-chicken shaped entity in the chicken coop. We didn't want to lose any of the chickens, so we ran out to make sure everything was okay and it wasn't a threat. And it wasn't a threat. It was a little baby owl. We were really freaked out that there was gonna be like a bloodbath that we'd have to deal with.
What the
but
fuck is a
it
bird?
was okay because the baby owl was just a little baby and he didn't want to hurt anybody. Probably, maybe. Do owls even eat chickens? I don't know. He didn't run at all. He was actually really sweet and chill. So that was nice. We took him out of the chicken coop and we put him in the barn loft where there was a bunch of hay and he could be warm for the night. So I'm thankful that everything worked out, but the trip wasn't completely casualty-less. There was one day, while I'm working on the farm, I see what I thought was a cat in the distance. It's kind of a weird-looking cat. This, I would later learn, was not a cat, and was the cause of some actual chicken loss. When the night comes around, there's another checklist that we have to go through, and one of the tasks is counting the chickens. We counted the chickens, and there were not enough chickens. We looked for the chicken, and we could not find the chicken. Where was the chicken? We messaged the guy who actually owns the farm, and we're like, hey, we can't find one of the chickens, but the fence is completely closed in. Are we missing something? He mentions that there has been a fox roaming around and somehow probably got. Poor guy. Rest in peace, little chicken. So time passes, and I see again, hey, that isn't a cat at all, that's a fox. We stare each other down, kind of like that scene in Fantastic Mr. Fox, except this fox was not fantastic, and I didn't like him at all. That night, when we're closing up, we count the chickens and stuff, and we all go to sleep. As I'm drifting off, the dogs start to go ballistic, and I think, it's the fox. I am filled with farmer's determination, and I snap from dreamland into 100% lucidity. I run outside and instinctively grab a pitchfork.
Grabs the pitchfork, getting ready to... Just grabs the pitchfork, getting ready to impale a fox for eating a chicken. Wow.
I turn the corner
Cook a
and
fox.
there, Mr.
Cook that fox up and serve it as like a fox meal. What does a fox taste like? Oh, now I want to eat a fox. Damn, that sounds weird.
Fantastic himself. There was a fence between me and him. I was battle ready, but I couldn't get to him. So instinct set in, and I did what I could. And the day was won. The fox was gone, and the chickens were safe. I think I actually did
What the hell?
something there, because after that night, he never came back. I also think I was ready to die, because that night I dove headfirst into a fox fight with zero fighting experience for some chickens that I've only known for a couple of days. I probably would have gotten really hurt if there was not a fence there. So I'll just pat myself on the back and call it a win. The rest of the experience was great. Italy has pizza. I'm sure that some of you may know that. In one of my previous videos, I talk about how I dislike French fry pizza. Try to make it myself, tasted really bad. Not a good idea. But I had a couple of comments that told me in Italy, it is a thing. It's called American pizza, and that I should try it. Well, in Italy.
Wow, they just dissed America, bro. American pizza flies on it.
Guess what?
You know what I should have been expecting? You know what I expect when I hear American pizza? Pizza with burgers on top or guns.
Ordered American style pizza, and guess what? It was really good. I don't know how they pulled it off. Here, have a taste. Yeah. Tastes good. It's like Italians really know their pizza or something. Anyway, the farming was good. The dogs were lovely. The cats were chill. The goats took care of themselves. The sheep were super freaky. Beautiful scenery. The whole experience was great, and I would certainly go back. Thanks for watching. Thank you to Matt for animating. Matt had a big part of animating this video with me.
Okay, that's gonna be it for today's video. Like and subscribe, or I'm gonna get this goat to scream and spit at you.
Help, my cat keeps meowing and being depressed. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Dude, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about you. Shut up. You're useless. You're stupid. Why did I ever adopt you? Guys, help, my cat keeps meowing and being depressed.